Alright, the ad break should be just about done. And then we shall get started here. New phone, who dis? Am I subbed to myself? I'm pretty sure everybody is automatically subbed to themselves. I don't think you get a choice in the matter. That's probably true. Alright, so we're gonna have some fun today and try to do user authentication without leaking any secret values. Looks gross, bring back the good stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this new layout, but it hasn't annoyed me enough to change it yet, so. I haven't used VS Code in ages, so I don't even know what VS Code looks like. So I guess maybe that's why it doesn't rub me that way. Alright, we can see the bot's still up, so that's good. Nothing's broken since last time. I mean, is it really that much different? I don't know. Let's see. Is it really that much different? Let's see, this is probably I need my kitty back. I don't know. For all the stuff that I'm using, I don't think it's all that much different or to matter too much. What are we making? That bot that you just saw spam in chat. We did those timed events a couple streams ago. We did some commands a couple streams ago. Yes, actually I did get this after the Cloud Practitioner cert. Blame the bot, not me. The bot said it. I should put a thing in there that doesn't allow you to say it to me. We'll see about that next time. See, I don't know now. I guess let me open something here. Is that still like readable on stream now? I feel like it didn't save my yeah, I guess it's still at 150%, so it's probably at least somewhat readable. Alright, so what we gotta do today is we need to handle user authentication somehow. We need to be able to log in to then be able to do stuff. And while we don't have a UI yet, can't really do anything with the UI until we have the functionality to log in. So that in mind, we are gonna do some user authentication. Yes, all of these services are for my bot. Well, this one's not. This one can probably actually go away. And then this one is just pipeline, shared pipeline stuff, and this one's a shared library. Then everything else is the bot. All Node, all being deployed on Kubernetes. Yep. Actually not on the Pi server, just on a different server. However, some of the other infrastructure is running on Raspberry Pis. So we have Kafka. This is running on a Raspberry Pi. We have Couchbase. This is running on a Raspberry Pi. Why not use AWS so I can keep getting random fees charged to me all the time, every month, that I can't ever get rid of until like 6 months later? Alright, so what we want to do is we're gonna just use so Nest.js interacts with Passport pretty easily, and since all we care about, since it is a Twitch bot, you should be able to log in with Twitch. That's all we really care about right now. So who's going to be authenticating? Streamers. That would be how you would go in there and configure the bot for your channel. So I want an SJS passport. I think I need passport on its own. Plan on using Passport's JSON web tokens. And I gotta look up the name of the library, but there is a Passport library for Twitch OAuth, which is just Passport Twitch. Or Twitch. What function does the bot have other than calling people buttholes? So right now, it spams about my Discord. If you're curious about the IDE, or if you're curious about the bot, it's got a couple commands in there. But for right now, that's about it. We're only 4 streams in, so we are getting there. Yes, I have tried the AI assistant. It's okay. Okay at best. I've been demonstrating it as much as I can on stream by running it through my code at the end of most streams, going through what it says about it. Hard disagree. I think that for most things that I'm using it for. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I gotta rewrite everything it does. Sometimes I have to fix a lot of things that it does. And it's just quicker for me to just write the code than to parse through what it spit out and figure out what's there. You say reduce the scope. If you go back and look at any of my previous streams, it's been very basic single functions I've asked it to do. I would say that, from my experience at least, ChatGPT is way better than the AI assistant that's in IntelliJ, unfortunately. We need to get our auth module in here. We need a users module. I need a users service. And I need I think I need a I need my auth strategies, which will be a Twitch we'll have our Twitch strategy. I think I want, I don't know, we're gonna just do that for now. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do that for now. This Twitch strategy. Twitch strategy needs to extend the passport strategy. What's this? No, that's not at all what I asked you to do. I'm gonna have to go look up the docs for this library. I actually surprisingly want. There we go. I do want this constructor. This needs to be injectable. I need my config service where this is going to come from. Twitch.client ID. Yeah, Twitch.secret. I don't know what my callback URL is going to be yet. And I don't know what my scopes are going to be yet. Feel like this is not what I'm expecting it to be. Passport Twitch. See what we got here. Yeah, I should have. I should have that. This is complaining that. So what is this then? I feel like something's just not syncing up correctly here, but we'll see. We'll see if it's just an IDE issue or not. Let's get this registered in here. Yeah, this is gonna bug me because I'm not sure what's going on there. I think I do need Twitch. Oh, off guard. This will just be. So we got that, we got this. Our auth module needs to Twitch auth guard needs to be here. get our auth service created because we're going to need that here soon. And we're also going to need our auth controller. Get those created. What we're going to do, just got to see if this is really an error or... Okay, it doesn't like that. I'm wondering... Jones, you're a dingleberry. I'm not sure. Abusive to his chat, you don't know about this guy? That's okay. Okay, something like that. It works slightly different for the Twitch version, I think. Is auth model a valid Nest.js module? Blah blah blah. Nest can't resolve dependency of the Twitch strategy. What's it complaining about? The module containing config service. That's because I need config service imported into here. How is that not? It's supposed to be imports. Oh. Oh. No, it just needs to be the module, not the service, because sometimes I know what I'm doing. Twitch let you know that your message was a new message. That was nice of Twitch. Alright. So we're up and running. We want to create a login endpoint for Twitch. So this will be auth.twitch, and then this is going to use the Twitch OAuth guard. And what is... Let's go here. App dot this. I actually want all of this. Should replace that with Then I did something with the command service, I think. Yeah. Just so I can help myself. Bugger. Help myself keep track of what's going on here for each of these services, because I can never remember. Alright, so I should have okay, so that's interesting. You guys can't see this, but let me see if add the scene real quick. That's not what I want. Window capture. This up here somewhere. So I just went 3010/auth/Twitch, and it is doing the redirect to Twitch, but it's telling me it's gone. What that tells me here, I shrink this, just kind of put that over there, and over here I can just kind of put that there maybe. What that tells me is that this Twitch library is using the old Twitch API. Which is no bueno. Hey, Magi. So what I gotta do is find one. Find one that uses the new Twitch API, which I think we have. Passport, Twitch TV, and then move this other one. Switch that to twitch.tv, and let's restart this in case, for whatever reasons, it didn't load things correctly. Alright, that throws an error. Unknown authentication strategy, Twitch. So that's interesting. Let's take a look at what we got here. So we should have our strategy here. I don't know why it's not auto-completing this for me. Kind of annoying. Cannot find a declaration for a module twitch.tv. Am I? Yeah, it's right here. That's in there, right? So I don't know why it's complaining about that either. This must be Twitch TV. This is still let's see. Yeah, so this is maybe going to be a little more in depth than originally thought. To call back the host, get something in here just to make sure this isn't the issue. But no. I can see in the URL. I don't know if you can see that in stream. The new Twitch API is the Helix API, not the Kraken API. This is redirecting there. Unfortunately, trying to look and see if this library has the ability to switch between them. Doesn't look like it. So we might have to do is we're gonna have to create our own strategy, maybe. Let's let's remove this library because it's not doing anything for us. We're going to get rid of that. And then we are going to need the base OAuth 2 library for Passport. And then we're going to need we'll do something like this. Then what we should be able to do here is import that into here. And while that is not going to work, gives us a starting point. So what we need to do, just kind of base this off of one of these existing strategies. Options dot authorization URL. So this is interesting. Actually, I might have been able to override these values. This could be interesting to just go this route. Let me grab the URL from the Twitch docs. It's going to be this. Then we need the token URL. Twitch is going to be this. We need import I don't think any of these passport auth 2. Yeah, it's not going to auto complete anything. Let me see if there is. There's any typings for this. Yeah, not really. Didn't really help. Should be able to just get this out of here. Exactly how I wanted to do things. It's not gonna like that anyways. But okay. That's Twitch start auth 2 auth method. So auth this auth 2 So authorization header. So if I do that, what am I missing from here? Oh, quite understand. Till dot we do that, does that make this happy? No, it still doesn't make it happy. Need a couple new things on here as well anyways, but I have to tell it how to get the user profile. This would be that's fine. We're also going to need to tell it organization RAMs. Something like this. It still doesn't like it. We just do something like implement OAuth 2 strategy or extend OAuth 2 strategy. Can we do this? I'll get rid of that so it doesn't complain about that. So we can do this. Keep our options and our verify here. And we're gonna just pass those to the constructor, parent constructor. And we're gonna grab this stuff. What is this doing? Conflicts with local. Okay. We're getting somewhere now. OAuth 2 strategy requires an authorization URL option. But I have one. So let's see what our options looks like here. Do have authorization URL. OAuth 2 strategy requires an authorization. Options verify. It's exactly what I'm giving you. OAuth 2 strategy requires an authorization URL. Let's just make sure I don't have a typo. I think I did. Yeah. Okay. So we got this. I want set auth method as OAuth. Which this dot set this to true. Alright, so with that, /Twitch unknown authentication strategy. Alright, so we're back to this should just be Twitch because that's what I called it. Alright. So we're at least getting to the Twitch OAuth now. Pretty sure that's simply because this URL it's not registered Twitch. Let's do that real quick. So if we have localhost Twitch, now we get the right screen. So from bot wants access to your account. It just wants to be able to view your email address. If I authorize that, then it redirects me back here, and I don't have a controller method set up for that yet. But that flow works. So yeah, we'll have our own strategy here. Which is fine. We can keep this. What I do need is I need this user profile method, and I'm going to need this authorization params method. And then we can get rid of this takes in options like so, and I will have to figure out the user profile portion of things. So that gets us to there. What we need now is let's see, Twitch/callback. So we'll get our callback, and I'll have to update this, some of these URLs. Let's see what this does. Gonna need need the request, not the response here. And I think this doesn't need to be a string, because I don't think so. Let's get some valid logging in here. Clean that up a second. Then here, I just want to log so hopefully what will happen here is Twitch.callback. I need this to be auth/Twitch/callback. And then I need to make sure this is registered as the appropriate endpoint on Twitch, which it is now. Let's try it. Let's see what we get. /auth/Twitch. It's redirecting me to where? Localhost 3010 auth Twitch callback, and that's not doing anything, which is interesting. Let's do this. Alright, we got a failed to obtain access token. Alright, so let's keep going. I think create OAuth error, blah 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 blah. Probably. Probably need, what is this, on our Twitch strategy, validate. Profile, any. Let's do this. Then we're going to what we're also going to do here is I want to see profile is, it's probably nothing because there's nothing there. Failed to obtain access token. Token URL. Just make sure it's the correct endpoint. It is. And then I just gotta figure out here. Why is that? I'm not getting logs, so it's not getting to this verify that we just added here, this validate that we added here. I feel like I'm just missing something silly here. Let's see. Just looking for I'm just looking for what step I'm missing. I know I created my own strategy here, which is maybe part of the issue, and that obviously I didn't implement something that I needed to. I'm just trying to look through some of these other libraries and see if I can figure out what step it is that I'm missing. Did add this guy in here. Just want to see if it's even getting that far. Which it's not. So let me see something here real. Nothing there. If I try, I mean, it gets turned on and off automatically all the time. Let's see, what am I looking for here? Okay. That's what I thought. I'm not quite sure what we've missed here. Do I have options here? What am I using to code? Let's So the IDE that I'm using, which we did create a command for that, is called IntelliJ IDEA. It is not free software, but there's a community edition that is free, but there's all kinds of tools out there you can use that are free, especially for getting started. All this extra stuff here is more of a distraction than not when you are first getting started. You can use VS Code. You probably don't want to use Visual Studio. Visual Studio is more for C# or .NET specifically, even though you can do more with it than just that. But VS Code is kind of their like front-end focused IDE. Why? So I can get stuff in here. I have the things that I would expect to have. Why? Off. Last Twitch. Oh, okay. I did get an access token, which is here, but it is trying to get the user profile. Okay, so then I need to implement this. Get this needs to be, need to look up the Twitch docs again to see what their endpoint is for getting the user's profile. Get information about okay, so I want api.twitch.tv/helix/users. I think I don't want to pass any arguments. I do pass in my access token. Body res. Yeah, let's see what this gives me. Okay, there we go.
Hey, it's the Bald Man.
Profile.
Why the new Limp Bizkit album is so important. That's because CDs like this one spare you from all the
I actually just want to
disposable happy horse that brings up the bile from the back
log the profile here.
tolerance for all shitty whack acts like that. I wouldn't piss on their
And /Twitch.
fabricated sorry excuses for singers and musicians.
Failed to fetch user's profile.
Now is a musical revolution. We need some rock. We need something that has balls. We need
So
something
why
with
did it
substance,
fail?
depth, something with soul, some edge, some passion, some power.
Let's log the error if we can.
Man, it better have something. It better mean something. I'm telling gotta hit him with something hard. You gotta stick him with something limp, like Limp Bizkit. I'm so fucking tired of the shit that I'm hearing on the radio. Radio sucks. The same fucking song.
/Twitch.
All the weak ones, all that disposable crap.
Unauthorized OAuth token is missing.
It's crap, Fred.
But it's not. So what is this? URL access token callback. Have an access token.
You guys are cool. The new record's great. But fuck all that other shit. I'm so sick of all that weak shit that's taking up space in the charts. That shit, Fred, I'm out of here.
Right?
Linfield is pissed. Oh man, I gotta go find that bald bastard.
/Twitch. I have an access token. Tells me the access token is missing. So what I'm wondering then, yeah, this isn't going to, oh, that's not what I want to see. I'd like to see the implementation of this. However, that's not an option here. I don't really want wish. Add the response into there. Let's see if I get anything different. No, the response is undefined, which is fine. I feel like whatever this is doing, I guess I can go look this up. Whatever this is doing is potentially not putting the access token in the right place. So that's what I want to look at right now. Let me, alright, so get. Use authorization header for get. I do have that set to true, which means it should be setting the authorization header has this build auth header method here. Can I put this over here, make this bigger so you guys can see what I'm talking about here? So this get method here Make this a little bit smaller. This get method here is this get method that we're doing in the code here. Alright, and we set use authorization header for get to true, so it should be setting this authorization header, which if I compare that to what the Twitch docs say we should be doing, which I think I accidentally closed that tab. Get user. Where did I have that example at before? Right here. So this authorization token or header should be there. This build auth header. It's here. So auth method plus space plus token. Auth method is bearer. So it's doing bearer followed by the token, which is what it's supposed to do. However, I feel like, let's go back down here. It's calling this dot request. So let's see what this is doing. Let's get in the library. Sets a content, sets the host, the user agent, the content length. If access token and not authorization. So it adds that in there already. However, I feel like the new Twitch API needs more headers. What that calls this execute request method, which is this one, which does the request, gets the response, blah 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 blah. So I feel like the headers are not correct. So if I come down here, off. I want a new get to, was that here. Here I want content type. And Twitch has their own content type. Authorization. Let's grab this token from down here. This might be an invalid token, I'm not sure by this point. Grab this. And then we also want client ID. This will be client ID for this application. Which the client ID is not a secret value, so I'm not too concerned about that. If I do that, I get the information, right? So I got my login name, my display name, broadcaster type, blah, 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 blah. You've been trying to guess the code, but you can't seem. What code are you trying to guess? Alright, so the code to the safe. I'm very confused. I don't know what safe it is. Let's shrink this back up.
I was all by myself.
This back over here for now. So absolutely the issue is the headers. And send that again. That says client ID is missing. I don't have the right content type. Okay, so with the wrong content type, it says the OAuth token is missing. So that's the issue, is it doesn't have the correct content type. So, is there a way this OAuth2 dot set? No. Not sure if there's a way for me to overwrite that. Let's take a look again. So the easiest thing to do is going to be to override this auth method, right? If I do something like this, where I go URL, access token, all back. Change this a little bit. Organization. So this stuff build access token. And then here, no matter what, content type. What did I have this content type as? This. So if I do that, I come back here, localhost 3010/auth/Twitch. Still says the auth token is missing. Client ID equals options dot client ID Invalid value undefined for header client ID. At least we know we're getting somewhere. Client ID should be coming from here. I had the wrong case for the ID, so we'll see if that's it. Auth/Twitch. Still says missing OAuth. OAuth token is missing. So what I would like to do here is before this sends, see what all headers I got. Make sure that that's sorry, my dog is trying to eat my cat. So I had to yell at him real quick. Twitch. Okay. Okay. Set off method. Auth/Twitch. Alright. So we got data. This says logged in because this was successful in fetching the data. So that's good. Let's keep that. This profile. It's this right here. So data equals profile.data. I want to see what's in here. Is that a euphemism? No. Unfortunately, no. And there we have our data so far. So we want to get this is so we don't want this to be the profile. We want to create our profile. You know, our provider here is going to be Twitch. We want user profile equals JSON.data 0 because it's an array of data because that's Twitch for you. Then if user profile and this is just going to spread the user profile into there. This will return profile. And then what we should get is This is our Twitch strategy, right? No, you know what? Right now, we can just do that. And then we come up here, get our auth controller, and we just return for now. This isn't going to be how things work in the end. /Twitch. And we've got the profile, which is perfect. It's exactly what we need. I still have a couple console logs in here I would like to get rid of. Get rid of that one. Get rid of this one. Now let's just do a there's no more console logs in there. So we are going to try this once more. Where's this log coming from? Oh, that's this right here. Okay, so we get rid of that. And there we go. So we had to create our own strategy because the libraries that we could find were using the old Twitch API, which is problematic. So we created that, implemented this with Passport to handle our OAuth in Nest.js. We'll fetch a user profile. Now, what we're going to do next time, because I don't think we're going to get into it today, we will we'll work on the user service here, so we'll be able to store the user's information. We will then instead of just getting a user profile, because the user profile is great for storing that in the database, but as far as authentication, at least especially across all these services, we want to get a JWT, JSON Web Token. So we're going to have to start generating those based on the user's logged in credentials. And then we need to figure out how that's going to work for all the other services as well. So all of the other services shouldn't care about authenticating the user, but they should care about verifying that the authentication token provided is valid and that the user has permissions for the information that they're trying to fetch. So we'll probably look into that next time. I was hoping we'd get a little bit farther, but I was also hoping that the libraries we were using were going to work. So I think this is probably where we're going to stop at today. I don't think there is getting into the JSON Web Tokens is going to take a bit longer than the 15 minutes I got left. I don't really want to get started on that and then end the stream in the middle of thought process there. Just trying to think if there's anything else that we need to do right now. I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Get the user's profile. We'll build out this user service next time, which will include our Couchbase service that we've used everywhere else. We'll have to create our scope and collection for the user, which will probably end up we're probably going to have to somehow intertwine that with this Twitch user collection that we already have that's handling which channels the bot's listening to. So I'll have to put some thought into how those two things are going to tie together. And yeah, then we'll just have to get our tokens and figure out how to validate those tokens. I guess not figure out, this is all pretty standard authentication stuff on any application you use, so it's not going to be any surprises. We just got to figure out how we're going to do it. Alright, let's get this off of here. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So thank you everybody that has come out tonight. If this is exciting for you, we will be back on Thursday, same time, and we'll keep going from there. Hopefully in the next couple weeks we'll have all this worked out, we'll get the user interface started, so then the user interface can start being used, and then going forward all of the features that we add will include the UI functionality to make the UI work as well. And nobody told me that my little kitten down there's ears were getting cut off this whole time. Hopefully they're not anymore. So small up there I can't tell. But yeah, thanks for coming out. See you guys next time. Thursday, 8 to 10. Peace.